What's up, collectors? PRockZilla here. So I just figured, I try something new. I want to see if I can, I gotta put the grind in and get my name out there. I figure I try something since I'm working from home currently. I can try to do a daily, well, at least when time permits, do a daily live stream like this. And this one would just be more about, maybe we'll talk about some news. Maybe we'll talk about just anything on your mind. This is for me to communicate back with the channel, the viewers. Once I get a little more viewers, hopefully this is going to be the location where I'm going to constantly chat back and forth with my viewers. But for now, let's just get it started. All right. So I just started my channel recently, and currently I have a few reviews up there, and I'm currently working on a few more reviews. I currently have 3 reviews done that I had to finish editing. One I'm actually done editing, and I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna actually upload it today on my channel, so hopefully you guys can take a look at that when you guys get a chance. The other 2 I have to kind of mess around with because they were the first 2 reviews I recorded, and I was not used to using the camera and like the ISO and all those different features. I'm still, like I said, I'm new to this. So because of that, they came out a little darker than they should be. So now it's a good thing, I guess, because it helps me learn using my editing software of how to basically brighten images or videos. So it's good. It's going to be a little more time consuming, but it's going to be a good learning experience for me. So I'm actually looking forward to that. That's the whole point of getting this channel, is for me to learn and just learn from other people in the community and just learn in general. I don't know everything. Not everybody knows everything as much as they think they do, and I like learning. I don't mind learning. I love it, actually. All right, and then one thing I do want to talk about, the sunglasses. There's a reason behind this. So I was in the military, and before I separated from the military, I had correction surgery done to my eyes. Bonus, huge bonus. I was able to see very good. I had 20/20 vision. Well, I still got 20/20 vision, but there's only 2 downsides I had to the surgery. One, my eyes are currently very sensitive to the light, so I currently have a setup 2 light panels right here to help with the lighting, so you guys can actually see stuff behind me and everything. So I can actually stream like this, but after about 10 or 15 minutes, I can't really look up. So it's like my eyes start getting like a sharp pain. So when I first did a stream, I noticed I was kind of like this, trying to block the light with the sun. This is why I wore the hat too. But yeah, that's just the reason. It's after a while, like when I go outside on sunny days, I have to wear sunglasses. Without sunglasses, I'm gonna be squinting the whole time, and I don't want to have all those wrinkles on my face. By a certain age, I don't want to have all these wrinkles on my face. And then the other side effect is at nighttime when I drive, if I'm behind a car too close and then they put their tail lights on, I get the little halo effect where it's like the lights are a little bit brighter and it's like a little ring around them. So that's the only 2 negatives, but the benefits are better. So I'm able to see better now. It's just want to get that point across about the sunglasses. I didn't want you guys thinking negative about that. My reviews, another thing I want to talk about. So currently with the reviews I'm doing now, these are basically figures I currently have in my backlog. As you can see, I got a bunch right here. Let me just pull one out. They're all right here. So I got a huge pile over here of figures that came in, and I just haven't had time to open them, or I just don't have space to display them, so I wasn't sure what to do with them just yet. I'm currently waiting for my module cases to come in, and then once the cases come in, I can basically start making more space for my figures and displaying them a lot better. I mean, currently they're okay, but I can do better. I know I can do better. So my review is basically, I know some reviewers out there, they usually take the plastic off before they actually open the figure. In a way, my reviews are kind of like a live unboxing, whereas me actually unboxing the figure as I do the review. So I kind of want to give that feel as if you're opening the figure. So that's the reason why I still keep most of the plastic still on there. And then I want to be surprised too at the same time. I haven't had it happen yet. I'm just knock on some wood. But if I ever receive a figure that comes damaged, and since I'm doing a review, I already have video footage of the damage before I try to return it to the seller. I'm just trying to think of anything else. I just want to get out the air right real quick. And that's about it. But yeah, so this is gonna be something I'm gonna try from here on out, and then hopefully people get to see me more often and get put my name out there and just put the work in. I feel like the new kid in school where when you go to a new school or to a new location, you're sitting at the lunch table by yourself. So kind of feel right now, but hey, I'm cool with that. I'm used to it. Being in the military, I travel a lot to different states, so I'm used to meeting new people and feeling a little like outcast at first, but it's all good, man. I'm not worried about it, and I'm not afraid to put the work into this to get my name out there and gain the trust of the viewers and other YouTubers. Currently, I've been on one show, which is Collecting Weekly, and I did do my first live stream yesterday or the day before, if I recall correctly. I plan to do those on a weekly basis. That live stream is called We Shall See. And on that one is when I'll actually talk about like the news, new figures, stuff like that. And then that's the show where I want to have other YouTubers as guests on there and just talk to people. I do have another show planned. I don't want to say just yet what it is. I need to get everything in a row so I can have the show running. So I do have another show planned, and that's gonna be more like maybe a bi-weekly or once a month show, which is gonna be me talking to other YouTubers and then just getting just picking their brain. I don't want to say much yet, but I do have one person in mind so far that I'm gonna have as my first guest. So I'm just in talks with that person right now, and then just trying to get my reviews out there. And once I get that out there, then I can get that one special show running. Today, I'm just gonna basically finish editing the review I have now, the one I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna upload that once I get back from work. I gotta take care of something at work, so once I get back, I'm gonna upload that. And then once I get that finished, upload, I'm gonna work on the other two reviews I have. I'm gonna try to learn that whole process of making this, making the video a little brighter. Once I get that done and I learn that process, I'll post those two videos. And I still have about maybe 10 more box figures here. So I want to, these are all not 6 scale figures, they're different scales. So I want to get a review for each one of these, just to get different flavor for each scale out there on my channel. I don't want to just be sticking to one scale. Mostly it's going to be 6 scale because that's the kind of scale that I'm going into right now. All right, we got somebody here. Wasn't expecting anybody, so that's just me airing out some stuff. So yeah. So if I continue doing that, that's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing on a regular basis. Is I'm gonna try to knock out reviews, get as much video content I can on my channel up there, get more people to see it, gain some trust, gain the trust of the viewers, and eventually just be able to be part of the community. I mean, so far, like I said, I just started. It's not been a month yet, and it just feels exciting so far. Like when I did my first live stream, it was just I didn't get many, not many viewers, which I was expecting that, which is fine for me. Like I said, it's not about that. I just wanted to get stuff off my chest, and it was exciting. It felt good. Like once I got off the stream, I don't know, I was kind of up for like another 2 hours. It was already late as it was already, so I was already up for 2 hours, and I just couldn't go to sleep. So this made me think about this right here. So if I could do this on a daily basis, it'll be awesome for me. Like I said, just chat and just talk about what I'm playing collection wise for the day and what you guys are doing out there. I guess a lot of these channels are just basically you watching us, so I want to give something back in return and just see what you guys are up to. Talk, more having the chat open. And I'm trying to debate which one I should review next after I finish up editing the other 3 reviews. I do have one in mind that I really, really want to review because I do want to get in my display as soon as possible. But I got to rework my display case. I got to try to see if I can fit it in there. If I could do it, then I definitely will do that review next. There's a bunch here, so I got a lot to pick from. And then the next stream, The one I did was on Sunday. I'm not sure which day I'm gonna pick to kind of keep the like the daily basis, like when what day the stream's gonna come on each week. I'm still messing around with it a little bit, but definitely it's more likely gonna be whichever day I decide to pick on. It's gonna be later in the afternoon, later at night. I'm sorry. So usually probably like it's definitely gonna be after 10 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully more people will be available at that time, and I can just have more people watching, more people talking, and just learning from other people. And then another thing I'm doing today is hopefully for my stream, I was talking about possibly. Give me 1 second, let me pull this up. Like I said, I'm still learning this whole StreamYard thing too. So just give me 1 second, which is like I said, it's a good thing too. You're only gonna get better at things unless you keep trying to do them. You're not gonna be better if you don't put the work in. All right. So what I was checking here, I'm thinking about dabbing into. I collect Hot Toys already as it is, but I only stick to Star Wars. So I was thinking about dabbing into other Hot Toys, either Marvel or DC. And on my stream, I talked about the DC fandom, how people were talking about all the new movies coming out. And you know for a fact there's going to be Hot Toy figures from those new movies. Because currently, right now, DC only has 42 figures. And these are not, that's not even 42. Let's make sure these are all 6 scale. So 6 scale wise, what do they have? 17 figures. Compared to Marvel's 114. So obviously if I'm going to dive into one of these, I'm probably going to go the Marvel route since there's more options in the Marvel route. DC wise, if they make figures for these new movies coming out, then maybe, you know, I'll change my mind. But the only thing with the Marvel, like I was saying before, was Marvel has a lot of the figures I like it, like Spider-Man. But the only negative is the suits. You know, I won't be able to pose them dynamically as I would want to. And to me, it just feels weird having Spider-Man in a museum pose. Because if I were to dive into it, I'm really thinking about this figure right here. Where did he go? Where's the Miles Morales figure? This one right here. I love the movie. Cool character. Puerto Rican representation. Yeah, I know. Marvel is the way to go. That's like I said. That's the way I see it as of right now because they have more options and more villains. I was thinking about going the route, like I said, just doing villains only, but they don't do many villains. This brings us back to 72. So there's a thing too, like, so if I have people in the chat, once I get, get more viewers, I can get the opinion from other people. Say, hey, what do you think? I'm not saying I need other people's opinion to make my final decision, but it's good to hear the opinion from other people, other collectors who actually have the figures in hand, instead of collectors who don't have the figure and then haven't bought the figure because they heard something negative about the figure. I'd rather hear from people who actually have the figure in hand, first-hand experience with the figure. These are all statues. I don't want statues. Not yet, at least. See, if I go the Marvel route, definitely have to get Spider-Man 2099. I have to get some version of Spider-Man. I have to get Miles. Mysterio looks awesome. I'll definitely have to get him. See? And the only thing I'm worried about too is like until my module cases come in, I'm worried that if I dive into Marvel or DC, I'm going to eventually move all my smaller scale figures out and just basically have my whole collection 6 scale figures. So if I do dive in, I gotta make sure I gotta take baby steps into the cold water. See, I'll definitely have to get Spider Gwen if I get Miles. I hope they make Spider. Was it Peter B. Parker? That'd be cool to have to complete the collection of the figures from the movie. Spider Nor would be nice, but I doubt they'll make him. Yeah. No, I agree. The only Spider-Man I see is probably the. Let me see if they have the Spider-Mans. I think the original suit Spider-Man. I don't want any of the PS4 costumes. If I do it, it's gotta be comic based. Even if it's not comic, the movie's based off the comics. I don't want any of the video game ones. See what they got here, right here. Upgraded suit, and then you got the classic one right here. I think this is from the game also. Yep, video game. So yeah. So I guess it'll just be this one. Upgraded suit. And that looks nice. This is more of a black than a blue. See, that's another thing. See, if I had someone in chat who actually had the figure, they can actually tell me better if in person it shows off as a blue or black. But I gotta keep shopping. I'm like window shopping right now. I'm not making any final choices. I mean, I would love to have this figure right here, the Punisher War Machine. It looks awesome. I know it's not based on any comic book. It's based on the video game, I think, a mobile game. But it does look nice. That's something I know right now is free shipping, but that's something that I'll wait till hopefully Christmas. They have like a sale going on for him. And that's why I make sure if I do dive into Marvel, it's a character that I enjoyed. A character that I used to collect the comics from. Yeah, yep, it's Far From Home. That's what I was looking at too. 'Cause I know they had the original one, and they must have sold out. Yes, they did have the original Spider-Man suit. That's statues. Your statues. I need to get figures. Let's go 6 scale. Yeah, see, I don't see any other Spider-Man. It's just those two. They got all these alternative ones. This one's pretty cool. I mean, I was thinking about picking up the Marty and Marty McFly and Doc. I was also thinking about picking those up. I enjoyed it. I love Back to the Future. And I was thinking if I go that route, it'll be less figures. I don't have to worry about space right now. And I think Marty should be out or coming out already. This is all Marvel. Yeah, I don't want Marvel. I want all of them. Let's see. Let's go back. I do have my 501st Clone Trooper here. I haven't done a review for. I opened them just to see within the clamshell, make sure he's all right. But he is all right. I haven't reviewed him yet because I haven't opened it yet. I do have total. I think I do have 3 Clone Troopers. I have 2 more pre-order I have to pick up still, and then Rex should be coming soon, and hopefully Ahsoka gets released soon. So I have like a display I have planned perfectly for with Rex, the 3 clones, Ahsoka, and Anakin. me see what they got. So these are the stuff bestsellers I recommended. Let's do bestsellers. There we go. Yeah, see, I was thinking about picking up the Back to the Future figures. That might be a cool pickup. I have to get Lando. I don't have him pre-ordered yet. I know he's coming out. He's being released now, so I'm going to have to pick him up before he sells out. There's a few I got pre-ordered, but most of them are not coming out until next year. I was really contemplating. Because it would be cool to have these two, especially if they do reissue or remake the DeLorean. That'd be a cool display piece. Like that, something like this. That'd be nice. But once again, space. So hopefully if they do reissue or release a different version of the DeLorean, it's after I get my module cases and I have space to display it. Because I still have the Tumblr pre-ordered. To come and think about it, I guess, yeah, DC, I do have some figures DC pre-ordered. But currently in hand, I don't have any comic book DC or Marvel characters. Let me make sure. No, well, Stan Lee, you can't really include him. I mean, he is Marvel, but I do have Stan Lee. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I know some people have them already. They actually started shipping them out already. It says November to January. Well, I think the Hong Kong resellers, the Hong Kong sellers have them, not the stateside people. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna sell out quicker, but it's not. And then when's Doc coming out? Let's go back real quick. I think Doc's next year. Come on. Doc Brown. Where you at? So they got the deluxe one. Yeah, always go deluxe if you could. I mean, that's one thing I wish Hot Toys did do. For the price you pay for them, and the fact that when you buy the Marvel figures, they do give you two head sculpts. They give you the mask head sculpt, and then the head sculpt without the mask. It would be nice if the figures that don't have masks, if they were to give you two head sculpts, like one like this where Doc has that static expression on his face, and then another head sculpt where he has maybe just a regular expression. Because you kind of hindered on how you can pose him with that face expression. Because you think about it, when they come out, all the figures, they're all the same price. Look at his face. I know. I mean, it looks like him, but it's just... And that's the scene from the movie where he's surprised. Just, yeah, see, there you go. So as I was just saying, you have to kind of, in a way, pose him in a way. You look at, see, right here, they're having a conversation, and he has the same face. Because when they release the figures, they're all the same price. Some come with two head sculpts, some don't. So why not just give us one with an expression and one with just a regular face expression? Because they have some characters, like, let's see something real quick. Where is, let's go Marvel. There's one character I was thinking about picking up. Where is she? Let's go Marvel. Yeah, Einstein's included. That's part of their way of doing it as not in reissue, kind of like a re-release. Because the original one didn't have the dog. I think it had like a tape deck or something like that. Where did she go? Where did she go? Alright, so this is kind of a good example right here. So I admit that looks just like Scarlett Johansson. But this is a good example if they gave us another face or head sculpt. You put in her in these dynamic poses, but she still has that face there. It would have been nice if they gave us like a yelling face or some kind of like angry face. So it's kind of the same thing where you kind of, in a way, have to pose her something like this where she's not doing any kind of action because of the face reaction. See, they could price $250. They could have gave us another head sculpt. But I guess it's the benefit of doing the Marvel route, where I just have to worry about, like the mass head sculpt, because that's how I would display them. I'm not gonna display my heroes with the actor's face. I mean, if you do, and that's like I said, most people. I say most people do that, but if you do that, that's what you want to do. I want the comic representation as close as possible. I know these are based on the movie, and in the movies they show the face a lot. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna keep shopping around. I'm gonna get that review done. I'm gonna finish editing it, and then I'll get it posted today. Gotta start planning for the next live stream. Gotta see if I can get a few guests on there. And tomorrow, we'll see if tomorrow I have time. Hopefully work's not too busy and I have time on my lunch break to do a stream like this again. Hopefully, like I said, if time permits, I'm gonna try to do these on a daily basis. Even if I'm just sitting here talking to myself, I don't care. It's enjoyable. Like I said, I enjoy doing that. I got the stuff. I might as well take advantage of it. I got the time, and I need to get the practice. I need to get better. I'm not gonna give up. PRockZilla is coming, man, and he's not gonna quit. I'm gonna try to put my best effort in, so that way nobody can say I didn't put the hustle and I didn't grind. I didn't put the grind in. That's like Final Fantasy game. I'm trying to get to the end boss closest as possible to level 90. I don't want to get there at level 60 and level 70 and start with the boss. You know, they always have like those 5 different forms for the final boss. I want to make sure I get there at least level 90 and above. So I have some of a challenge, but at the same time too, I don't have to worry about getting just overthrown by the boss. So I'm gonna take that same mentality and same effort into this right here, and same mentality of being the new guy into this also. So I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please let me know if you want me to continue doing this. Honestly, I'm still gonna do it anyways, but let me know what you think. And hopefully next time I can have some people on here, some more people on here. I appreciate it, Rick. Appreciate you being on the channel. Like I said, I know this is not planned. I just decided to do this last minute. I need to get the practice in, and I need to get more comfortable doing this, and just don't I can see myself doing it. Oh, we got somebody else in here. We got Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Thanks for joining us for the live stream the other night. It was a little last minute, so I appreciate you giving us some of your time late at night. But yeah, guys, so it was fun, and we're gonna do another one tomorrow, hopefully. If not, definitely the day before. More likely, since this is called breakfast lunchtime, more likely this is gonna be just on weekdays. Weekends, I'll try to put most of my time into the main live stream, and then once I get more information on the third show I'm thinking about doing, I already have a host in mind. Once we get that ironed out, I'll definitely put notification up to kind of get more promotion out there for that video, to have more people. What's for breakfast? Coffee. That's it. Just coffee. No breakfast yet. I ate a lot last night, so I'm trying to give my stomach a little break. So just coffee, and then maybe I'll snack on something real quick before I hit the road. What was breakfast for you? All right, this time. Yeah, you should have had breakfast already. Yeah, I gotta have that coffee in the morning, man. I'm like a zombie in the morning with the coffee. I'm walking around like family's talking to me, and I'm just like, huh? Like what? Like they'll say something to me, and then like 5 minutes later, they'll ask me a question about it, and I just be like, when did you tell me that? Yeah, see, same here. Nothing, no breakfast yet. If I tend to eat a lot at night before I go to bed, not before I go to bed, but if I eat a lot at night, I try not to eat much in the morning. Definitely have to have my breakfast. Yep, there we go. So I'm not the only person who does coffee for breakfast. Yeah, usually breakfast. I mean, I have something if I don't eat much the night before. Yeah, and the late starts for me are on the weekends. Weekdays, unfortunately, I get the kids up, get them ready for school, so can't have those late starts. Oh, you're welcome, Sophie. Appreciate it. But yeah, guys, so it was nice talking to the people in the chat right now. This is what I want to do more. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep putting out there. I'm gonna keep putting the work in, get myself out there, gain the trust of the viewers, and just I want to be able to talk to more people on a regular basis. I want people in the collection community. I'm tired of just keeping all my ideas bottled in and not having a platform to say anything or say how I feel about certain things. So now's the opportunity. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys and talking to everybody else in the future. Like I said, look forward to the review today. Should definitely upload today. And look for news on the live stream, and also for the show I'm planning to have with the special guest. All right, guys, it was fun. I enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be safe and have a good one.